There is one massive problem with Bitcoin, and today I will be showing you what that problem is and how to avoid this problem slash profit off of this problem. But before we continue, I'd like for you to smash that subscribe button because every day I'm in the trenches and every day I bring you guys daily updates of what's going on, and I look at the charts to make sure that you guys can stay informed. With that being said, let's jump into the video. So, Bitcoin, I know I've been talking about it for the past couple of days, but it's because Bitcoin is where the money is at. I've been racking in profits in Bitcoin all because I know how to play the market, and that is what I'm trying to teach you guys is how to play the market. So, one way we can do that is think about the psychology of trading. Trading is very much psychology slash emotion based. Now, you don't want to be emotional when trading, but there are many traders who are emotional when trading. And if you can look at their emotions and kind of feel the emotions, then you can stay one step ahead. Now, one emotion is that of $100,000. For some reason, whenever triple digits is hit, it becomes very emotional for traders. But not just that, because $100,000 has been hit before, because $100,000 is possible. For example, our previous high topped out at $102,000. Now, because that is possible, you know people have their take profits at 100,000 or slightly above. So, one way to play the market is to short the market before everybody else is. What I mean by this is at $100,000 slash $102,000, as we get closer to that, people have set their take profits, and there are tons of take profits in this area because that's that $100,000 mark again. So people see that and they think money, which they're not technically wrong with that mindset, but that's how you avoid it. You want to wait for the $100,000 mark to get hit, or if you really want to be buying into the market, you should really be selling once that $100,000 hits. Now, it may sound like, okay, well, I'm just doing what everybody else is doing. When they sell, I sell. When they buy, I buy. So, how am I really beating the market? Well, you don't want to hit once it reaches 100,000, you don't want to sell then. You want to sell before then. Obviously, don't sell at 96,000. You would like to do it slightly under 100,000, but this strategy needs constant monitoring. Now, you don't need to sit here 24/7 looking at the Bitcoin chart at the 1 second time period. No. But what it does mean is hours on time looking at the chart to see exactly what's going on and going from the daily to the 4 hour to even the 1 hour to kind of get a breakdown of how things are actually panning out. So, going back to the daily chart, let's say you were back here at $106,000. The market started going down and everybody started selling because it hit all-time highs. And then we kind of hit a bottom here and started to go up. Well, as it starts to go up towards $100,000, once you hit $99,000, if you would have sold, you would have been right at the top. Okay, so then you wait until it drops down to this 0.382 zone because we know that is a strong level of support and it's already been proven. Let me go to the lines. You can see it really loves to bounce off this level and make nice moves. Well, once that's hit, then that's when you start buying. Or you can dollar cost average in, which means you buy portions at a time until you reach the desired goal or until the allotted amount is used up. What I mean by this is if you had $10 to invest, rather than trying to figure out the bottom and putting in $10, you could have actually right here start putting in $1 a day until finally you even out to $10 and it brings your price to a nice medium, which means that you're more than likely always going to be in profit. Now, of course, that changes on the market, so I cannot guarantee profits, but studies show that it is the most profitable way to be trading. But that aside, let's talk about how you would have, if you dollar cost averaged or waited till it hit the 0.382 zone and then bought in, then you would have actually bought the very bottom. Then as it goes up to $100,000, yes, if you sold at $100,000 or even $98,000 right here, yes, you would have missed a little bit of the run. You would have missed, it goes up to 102, so you would have missed $3,000 of the run. But I would argue that it is worth it for the simple fact that you know where human psychology is going. So in the off chance that it goes a little bit higher up, instead of it going a little higher up and now you're thinking, oh, Bitcoin's going to the moon again, and then it ends up barely going up while you're sleeping and then it drops on you. Rather than that happen, if you can short the market, then you can realize that even though you missed out on this tiny bit of Bitcoin push to the upside, which many people would have seen it hit 100,000 and then break 100,000 and start buying in just for it to go down at 102,000 and hit your and hit your 0.382 zone where you can enter in again just for the same thing to happen. So as of now, the strategy is when it hits 0.382, buy. When it hits $98,000, sell. Now you can sell 75, you can sell 25, you can sell none, you can sell it all. But my strategy is once it hits 99,000, that's when I typically sell 50 to 75% of the coin I'm holding. In this case, we're talking about Bitcoin. That's when I sell 50 to 75% Bitcoin of what I'm holding would be when it hits that 98, 99,000. Now, the reason I hold that extra percentage simply means that because I hold a nice percentage, I can actually get more if it goes up and I don't miss that tiny push to the upside. But at the same time, I'm willing to eat the loss because as it goes down and I buy more, now I have a higher quantity of Bitcoin. So what did we learn in today's video? We learned that the strategy is buy at 0.382, sell at $99,000, $98,000 in that zone. Reason being because psychologically $100,000 is a big number. So people are going to start selling. It's that all-time high previous that everybody was getting excited about. Not only that, it's now triple digits, which is looks nice on the charts and people see, oh, it's $100,000 per Bitcoin rather than 99,000, if that makes any sense to you. So learn the psychology of the coins and learn those levels of where people are wanting to buy in, where people are wanting to sell, and then that's how you can maximize your profits simply by looking at the charts and learning the psychology of how it's going to work. That being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Adios.